that thing doing what it's supposed to do. Alright, what I've worked on is a new perk. I'm doing a PvE server, so I'm getting rid of all my multiplayer, or my PvP perks. The expert hacker will turn into lock picking. But right now I've turned the grinder perk into a salvage perk. So basically players can go up to a destroyed vehicle. Originally it was used to get rid of crap. Those are the traders because it would block crap out. So you would scrap it and it would return nothing. And I've added it where you need a grinder all the way up to level 4 perk. Each level actually increases your return. I didn't list it in the last one just because it takes up so much room to add extra text, and there's only so much text to go in there, so I just left it salvage parts without tools. So your first upgrade, level 0 can return 0 parts up to 3 parts, and then I multiply it by 2, and I multiply this by 1.5 and add it to your perk level. So it gives it, and it rounds up. So your first upgrade should give you a minimum of 2 parts and a max of 6 parts. You just saw I needed a grinder, so let me. I had a dead body. Well, I'll just spawn one in. Spawn. Grinder. Make sure that my inventory. What happens when you click on your name? There it is. So now I got a grinder, and now each different type of vehicle will return certain parts. Like helicopters will return rotors, whereas cars won't. Now that I have a grinder to let me grind, this is level 0. We'll see what it returns. Still doing some live testing, but it has shown itself to work. So I returned 1 part here. Let me just turn on loot ESP. I've already been destroyed. Okay, I turned 2 parts. So you got to look a little closer. That's my test from earlier. So, how many planes? I got a couple planes. All right. I do believe that planes can return engines. I don't remember if I left rotors in there or not. And that plane is broken. Potentially broken, because I am level 1. So let's go ahead and upgrade. Well, I need money first. And then we're going to upgrade to level 1. It tells you what you have. Originally, when the script was written, if you clicked on it, it did an immediate upgrade. I've added a check in there. I need to change that to reflect. Alright, so now we're owned there. I should be guaranteed a part if I did the code right. But I've been having trouble with the planes. I got to figure out where I messed up there. I think there's going to be something in my code, because it does a type of check, so it checks to see if it's a car, if it's a boat, if it's a plane, if it's a helicopter. I may simply have a typo in my type of check, and it's case sensitive. If this doesn't return anything, then I know I have an error of the code, which, okay, the planes don't work. I have to fix that. But we'll go ahead and do the helicopter. Let's see if I've got an error here or not. The helicopters work. It gave me some wheels. Now we're going to upgrade. We're going to go to max upgrade. Well, we'll go to max upgrade minus level 4. now. Where is it at? Just to prove. Still need a grinder. Now we'll upgrade. Okay, fully upgraded. Now I should not need a grinder. So you're back to hands-free grinding. Still want to see a rotor put down. I'm also testing my code. I've got a weighted system, and I'm thinking that maybe I didn't do it right. I may have to go. Used to be, if I wanted a high chance of something, I just list the parts multiple times and use random, select random. I was trying something new. I also may try to rewrite the code to add a couple of different things to the same placeholder, so you got to go around and pick up each individual object. I haven't decided on that yet. There's a helicopter over there. I'll go test that one. I really want to see a rotor pop out and make sure my weighted list is working right. Because the code states it when the example used 0.1, 0.5, 0.3, stuff like that, I'm using whole numbers, and I'm hoping that it will use the higher the number above 1 as the weighted system, not that I have to actually use decimals. I don't feel like doing the math on what percentage each decimal represents, because like helicopters, I've got it up to 6. The weight of a rotor is 6, I believe, so it should get more rotors out of helicopters is what I'm trying to get it to do. I may simply just have to go in and not be so lazy and use decimals and up that, because there's 17 or 18 different parts that can spawn, but you can get potentially you can get projectiles from the helicopters and airplanes and tanks. Those are used to make certain components. You need projectiles, and I don't remember what the other one is, gunpowder or something like that. I don't remember, but you need different parts for different things. But essentially that's it. It's showing that now you can at least, the salvage is at least usable for something, and you can even scrap your boats. Doesn't do a whole lot of good if the boat's in the water, because you can't pick up inventory in the water, but if it's close enough to shore, it's usable. A little bit of lag there, but that worked. This and I gotta wait for the combat to go away before I can do anything. But a little bit long video for me to show you a little bit of nothing, but just trying to show the different options. I really want to see some rotor blades pop out though, but I have to do some testing. And I gotta fix the planes. I'll test this other plane real quick before I stop the recording. Still no rotor blades. Alright, there's something wrong with the code. It's gotta be. That one, I wonder if the blackfish is just, which I don't have it in this server anyway, but I wonder if the blackfish is identified as something else, or not really sure, but it just worked for that plane, so it's working for everything, appears, but I'm not getting my rotor blades. Let me just verify. Alright, so they work, they're there. I'll check my code. But either way, guys, thanks for watching me ramble about this little script I wrote. Have a good day.